Right, what's it like from a driver's viewpoint? We get a lot of onboard camera footage, but this one, we're looking on board the it's the fantastic SRO Motorsport Z4, and the helmet is actually carrying the driver. The helmet is within, sorry, the camera is within the helmet. It's not on the side, that's not allowed, but this is very, very much the eye view. And of course, what we're getting now is going from light to dark to shade. But the good news is it's dry all around. And of course, any lap where you're viewing what the driver is viewing around the Nurbergring Nordschleife, it's very special.
I love that car.
Yeah.
I love that I love the BMW Z4. Any iRacing fans out there, and there's probably a circuit surrounded by them, that is now a legacy car. And there's often, I'll just break out that legacy Z4 BMW and give it a run around the Nürburgring because I love the sound of it. It looks great. Front engine, huge bonnet out front. Very, very balanced car. They stopped developing it, so the tyre model on it is a little bit tricky on iRacing. But here we are, bringing out the legacy cars in real life here at the Nürburgring 24 hours. I'm all for it.
So this is Henry Valkenhorst, and where he's looking at any point. So it's not always at the road in front. The camera moves to the mirrors as Henry peers to see if there's any quicker cars coming to the rear of the BMW Z4. So the SRO Motorsport car that he shares with Julian Rehr, Valentin Lachenmeier and Christian Scherer. And Henry Valkenhorst, as you say, bringing out this heritage car. I had a word with Alexander Sims earlier in the week, who's in the number 16 Scherer Sport Audi, and he must have a very good memory because he recognised me. And I said, I think the last time we actually had a word together was 2014, when you nearly won the British GT Championship, sharing with Marco Attard. And because he missed 2 races at Snetterton, he wasn't a champion, and Marco was a solo champion in the end. And I went, you actually remember that? And me from 12 years ago. And he went, yeah, I think that was right. But that was the car, that's relevant because this is the car they had that year when it was absolutely at the top of GT3 performance.
You notice he's got a camera there, a rear view camera. However, he's still looking to his mirrors.
Yeah.
And every time before he turns into the apex, he's still looking to his mirrors. Now, that's muscle memory. And I remember when I went from racing Formula Fords to karting, even though there's no mirrors on the kart, before I turned in, I would look to the right and think, why am I doing that? But I would just look to the right. It was just muscle memory. And that's exactly what we can see there with that you can see the tilt of his head. But did you see how off the throttle he was? Just basically feeling his way around on half throttle, feeling where the grip is on a cycling lap, and just seeing where, as you described, Bruce, those damp patches don't disappear readily, do they?